And now it's time for another Board Game Brawl unboxing with Nick Minahan, sponsored by BoardGameBliss.com.
Hey now people, you know, the big unboxing that I have going on today is for the Kingdom Death Monster Survivor level pledge that I got in the mail today, which just got my mind exploding. But by coincidence, I got a big box in the mail today from Cool Mini or Not. Now, they sent me some games for review, and normally I don't just review like any game, even if it looks great, because I'd be here forever just doing unboxing videos, and a lot of the times I'll just do unboxings for Kickstarter pledges that I receive, because they usually have like a ton of extra stuff, especially for Cool Mini or Not. But there are 3 games in this box, and they're, you know, as all Cool Mini or Not games are, they're of awesome quality and just a step above other games. So I figured it might be worth just showing them off and showing you what I got. And in this case, it is the least of them, not because it's like worse or anything, but I don't know, I haven't played it, but just like relatively the least extravagant is the Queen's Necklace, which is an old reprint of an old Days of Wonders game. The other one is Rum Bones, which has become hugely popular in the last few weeks as backers have received their games and some initial reviews have come out. And then On Her Majesty's Service, which the World of Smog On Her Majesty's Service, which kind of flew under the radar because it was one of like the Eurogame type games, if you want to call it that, Eurogame mixed with Ameritrash, that Cool Mini or Not funded through Kickstarter, that didn't get like a ton of buzz. Same thing with like Dogs of War, although they still funded easily, and you know, people have really enjoyed them since they've come out. So the one thing all 3 of these games have in common is superb components for what their type of game is. So if any of this makes sense, if you watch my Kingdom Death unboxing, you know that I am hopped up on cold medication right now, and I'm not even supposed to be home doing this. So let me go ahead. I'm going to pass out as soon as I get done with these 2 videos. Let me go ahead and do an unboxing of this big box and then the 3 games within, and hopefully you enjoy it for whatever reason. Alright, it is time to delve into my box o' fun from Cool Mini or Not. This is not like some sort of Kickstarter that I pledged to that had like 3 different games as part of it. These are just review copies that they sent to me that I thought might be cool to sort of show off, because they are CMON games. Invariably, they're going to look good. So, let's get right into it. I will reiterate that you're going to hear me probably sniffling and sneezing and not sounding quite like myself because I am sick and I should be in bed. And in fact, once I'm done with these unboxing videos, I am going straight to bed, probably for 10 hours. Alright, here we go. Need to see that. It's the packing list. Alright. CMON really knows how to pack their stuff well. Alright, so first up we have the Queen's Necklace, the reprint from Days of Wonder. I'm going to get all this stuff out of here first, then we're going to delve into actually unboxing each of the games. Next we have, alright, these other 2 are big, and I'm probably going to have to make a mess in order to get them out of here. Wow. Okay. Let's at least get these things off of here. What do you say? Oh, sorry for that rough cut there. So I thought that something horrible was going wrong with my audio software, and it was, but it was okay. Anyways, let's move on. Let's try and get this out of here without making a huge mess. Yay! Okay, that is On Her Majesty's Service, the World of Smog, or flip those 2 things around. So, all right, let's put that off to the side for now. Last one in here is Rum Bones. All of these from Cool Mini or Not. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's make sure there's no other surprises down here. So obviously, as you can tell, I didn't get any of the Kickstarter exclusives or anything like that. So do bear that in mind, that those of you that did back them on Kickstarter still get a lot of extra stuff that I don't get, which makes it, you know, still probably a good idea to back their Kickstarters if you are so inclined. So let's get this adjusted a bit. The box is really tall, so... Alright, we'll do Rum Bones first, since that's the one people are probably most excited about. Actually, if that's the case, we should probably work in reverse order, but that's okay. Let's do this. We're like, no, don't get the box. Okay. So, first off, artwork looks pretty amazing. You know, the artwork is like an unsung hero in a lot of these Cool Mini or Not games, because people are so consumed with all the plastic and the bits. But, you know, they really have an eye for using good artwork as well, and they should be praised for that. All right, here we go. Rule book. Now, I actually flipped through the rule book already. I saw some people playing this over the weekend at my local Cool Stuff, but I was busy with other things. And I knew this was coming in, so I wasn't like in a rush to play it right then and there. Cool tiles. Nice. The Kraken. Look at that thing. It's awesome. Nice. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. These are crew things. Dang it. These are always really hard to open. Let's see. I'm probably going to be messing these up royally. That's okay. Okay, let's take a closer look at those, shall we? If we can. Part of me is like, I hope I don't love this game because then I'm going to want to track down all the Kickstarter exclusives. I know there's an expansion. I don't think it's exclusive. That's got a panda in it. I saw that at the store over the weekend. I do want to get that already. I should mention, though, my friend, part of the reason why I was so enamored seeing the game over the weekend was my friend Vernon, who painted my Dread Fleet that I did the video for, painted his own set of Rum Bones, and that was the set they were playing with, and it looked amazing, up to and including the panda. So, if you want your Rum Bones set painted, contact me and I'll put you in touch with Vernon, because he did an awesome job, as usual. Dice, normal dice. I'm sure Kickstarter backers got better dice than that. Let's see. It is weird to be doing an unboxing for a CMON game that I did not back on Kickstarter. Let's get the board out of here first. 2 boards. Yeah, because I think it's ship versus ship combat, right? In fact, since I didn't back this on Kickstarter, I don't know a ton of information about it. So I think is it two versus 2, and then it's teams, or I'm sorry, 1-on-1, and then 2 versus 2 for teams. Don't quite know. All right, minis. Da-da-da. Puppy power. Here's the bases. I don't think I need to take those out, but you guys get the idea. Bases that slide on the bottom. Here are the minis. These I'll put a little extra time and care in showing. Oh. Nice. Don't expect that I'm going to know the names of these or anything like that. Not even close. Not even for the games I back do I remember the names of the people once I get them. But do notice that these are all completely different. So these are all different characters. And there's a lot of them, even without the fact that even with the fact that I don't have the exclusives. I don't know how many exclusives they did, honestly. This one looks awesome. Whoa. Sweet. Undead, I take it. That was that Miss Maggie something. Looks like she's bent a little. Oh well. Sweet. Alright, so let's go through the other minis. I'm just going to put this off to the side. Yeah, after my unboxings, these games look like they were through a tornado. I don't put them away nicely, either. Alright. Let's do this. Here are the common units. These are like the schlubs that you throw against your pirate captains. So I don't need to show off every one of these, but I will give you a close-up anyways. They're no Kingdom Death miniatures, but at least they're put together. I say in my most commanding voice. That is an odd color. You're odd. Okay. Woo. Sweet. Alright, could this actually be a pirate game I'll like? We will see, but probably. I haven't played a Cool Mini or Not game that I've, seriously disliked. The closest was Guilds of Cadwallon, probably the first Kickstarter I ever backed, and it was still okay. All right, next up we have On Her Majesty's Service, which is one of their Eurogame line, we'll call it, of Cool Mini or Not. Let's see. This has one of the best-looking boxes ever. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's got this foil embossed on it. Foil embossing. It just looks really... Yeah, it is kind of hard to tell on camera, but you can tell there. It's really cool looking. And silver trim. Very, very cool. Alright, so let's get to this. I don't think there's nearly as much in this one, but I could be wrong. There's a nice rule book. Nice. Very cool. Alright, and then the... Wow, okay, that's interesting. Nice board. That's what she said. Huh. Pretty nice. Pretty cool. Alright. That away as neatly as possible. These would be player mats, I take it. I take it correctly. And there were some Kickstarter exclusive characters for this as well that I will not have. That's quite alright. Here are gears going into those different spots on the board. You can see on the back. There's a whole bunch of them. There's a random small gear that's out. These are, okay. Really, really tiny cubes. Like little translucent pandemic cubes if they got hit with a shrink ray. And then these are gears, which look pretty... Let me get a close-up of that. Because even their tiny stuff, other than those cubes, looks really surprisingly intricate. There you go. A whole bag of these. Alright, and then what else we got? Well, since I'm focused in like that, there's coins as well. Plastic coins, which are always appreciated. Nice. Pretty cool. Generic blue cubes you can get at like anywhere, like Crate and Barrel. Cards. Let's see if I can pop these open quickly. Quickly, while the camera's out of focus. Okay, these are just layout cards, it looks like, for the board. I know nothing about what this game plays like, but I'll assume these are important. Geared shift. Okay, there are more cards. There's a tiny pack of cards here. Alright, these are really frustrating to open up, so I'm not going to do that, but it looks like they are character special abilities. Alright, in the main event, of course. Well, there's more gears. There is that. Underneath these. Okay, well, that's fine. But we have all the miniatures. Here, we can do this. That's a little bit better. Okay. There we go. Nice. Definitely different than the pirate miniatures, I would say. Yeah. The steampunk feel. Well, they do have their production process down, I'll tell you that. I mean, Cool Me or Not is really the gold standard in, high quality, mass-produced miniatures. I'm sure some people would argue that Games Workshop is that still, but I don't know. As far as like diversity of sculpts and different styles, and again the ability to produce like countless numbers of them, it's just amazing. Wow, look at that thing. Sweet. And last one, because this one looks freaky too. Alright, last game in the box. The Queen's Necklace. Alright, so this is a Queen's Necklace. This is, of course, a reprint of an older Days of Wonder game. I think maybe, was it as much as a decades old? Maybe not that much, but something like that. It's from Bruno Faiduti and Bruno Cathala, who are a powerhouse team, who have done quite a few games that have been very well regarded. Right, so none of them are coming to me quite this second. So, there we go. There's the back. It's got a huge graphical overhaul, although I think the original, people said, was quite good. As far as the presentation, this one they just made better because, of course, it is CMON. Okay. Wow, the rulebook is bigger than I would have guessed, but that's another CMON trait. They're really trying to take after Fantasy Flight in that regard. So I thought this was a relatively simple game. There's some gems. Board. I think the original had an actual necklace that you pass around that they did. I'd heard ahead of time they did not put that in here. Probably for the best. Unnecessary. Alright, cards. As you can see, much less impressive than the other games, but that doesn't mean it's not as good. And then we have cards. We'll take a look at some of these. Assassin. The Chamberlain. The artwork reminds me vaguely of games like CV. That looks like a Muppet. The Favorite. The Thief. The Astrologer. The Courtier. Oh my monocle fell off. Lady in Waiting. The Alchemist. The Intriguer. There's always an alchemist. Were Malcolmists or Malcolmists? That's a Malcolm in the Middle studier of Malcolm in the Middle. No, were alchemists really that commonplace back in the old days? I doubt it. There's the Queen herself, by the way. The King. The Ring. The Pearl. The Emerald. Okay, so many things. Was there actually a necklace card? Hang on. I don't think so. Oh, there is. Yeah. The Queen's Necklace. Makes sense, right? Alright. And one more pack of cards. These look like they're the gem cards you use. Alright. I'm doing this the quick and dirty way of chewing off the plastic with my teeth like an animal with his leg caught in a trap. These are all gems. Gems. Truly outrageous. Oh. I am hopped up on cold medication, I'll remind you. Okay. That's that. That's the Queen's Necklace. No things hiding in here. Alright. That is a trio of games from Cool Mini or Not. I will make it my priority amongst a million other priorities to play these games. And then I'll get back to you with a review, hopefully, as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon. And make sure to check out our sponsor, Board Game Bliss, where you can find an amazing selection of games from around the world. BoardGameBliss.com. Thanks for your support.